That's a great opening right there. Except the light is a little iffy. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's gonna be bad audio, probably bad quality on this stream. Forgive me for it, we're inside right now, and it's super echoey in here. Welcome to 4,000 plus square foot monstrosity, our interior job that we ended up landing, and that we've only put in about a day and a half on this thing thus far. And today's gonna be the real test of fate, seeing how far we can get. Can I paint a 4,000 plus square foot interior that's cut up like an eighth of dope in 5 hours? That's what I'm gonna try to do. I mean, look at this. So let's take a look around, shall we? Hey, good morning, everybody. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Today is Veterans Day. If you're working today, man, shout out to you. It's super cold where we are. That's why we're inside. We've also got a 6,000 plus square foot exterior job that we got to start tomorrow. And I don't even know how we gonna reach some of this shit. If I thought the first one was gonna be tough, well, this next one, it's gonna be really bad. All right, so anyways, let me show you what we've done thus far. So here are the floors in here. Looks like an Olympic-sized swimming pool. Yeah, man, look at that. So we've papered off all of the floors. Let me switch this camera around so we can take a look at things. There we go. I got to protect that hardwood. Yes, indeedy. You know, Relock says, can you get some rollable scaffolding? We can't, man. I can't really explain how bad this next job is going to be. Not this one, but the next one. I just got to show it to you. And tomorrow I'll begin filming about it. I'm kind of behind in videos. Man, do I got a story to share with you guys. But I don't want to spoil it right now. Everything papered off. Prep is the most important thing when you're painting on the inside, at least. Going up these nasty old stairs. So this was one of the worst bedrooms right here. We have primed the shit out of this guy. Just a lot of spot priming all throughout it. Yeah, she was bad off. A bunch of repair work on the inside of the closets that we still got to sand. I'm going to be doing some short form content today as well. I'm going to showcase how to do swirl pattern. This is Joe's swirl right here. Well, it looked a lot better yesterday, but anyways, it doesn't look bad. But I've got a tip and a trick for all of that. So we're starting on this. Today is the real day. My guys are going to be showing up in just a little bit. And I've only got 5 hours to F around with this because me and my wife had to split the day up. So how much of this can I get painted in a day? Mind you, this is a 6-bedroom, 3-bath house. Every room in this house is cut up like all get out. I mean, look at this hallway, right? Like, look at these ceilings. Okay, you got little cuts and nooks and nicks and man, what the frick? And then you go up into the frickin' loft area, and it's like a little chill spot here. I'm gonna tell you, if this was my house, I would love a house like this. You could hang out up here, overlooking what's going on down there. Hey, yo, what are y'all doing down there? Get to work. I'll tell you something crazy that happened yesterday. I was up here doing some prep work, and the guys were down there. And I had the sander sitting right here, and I needed Gene to throw me up something, and he threw it up to me, and then the sander fell and it hit him right in the head. Oh my God. I said, heads up, and he looked up. Yeah, we probably should have a safety meeting about that. But anyways, just to take a look at this hallway, just to put it in more perspective, whole lot of angle. So there was a lot of back and forth in terms of pricing on this job. You know, God, originally I bid this at $19,600, and turns out we're doing this for just over $10,000. We're not painting all of the ceilings, but a lot of the ceilings got to get painted. And you know, when I first started showing this job, people were like, Joe, that's a $20,000 plus, $30,000 plus job, plus the repair work, and we've already started that. Look, those are back in. 1, 2, 3 of the balusters. There was only 3 balusters that needed to be replaced. We did that. Those are perfect. But we need doors. We need 3 freaking doors. And these doors are not common doors. They look like this. Let me show y'all this. We're going to do a little history lesson right here. Back in 1990, this was your common style right here. This is called a 2-panel, hollow core, interior Romanian arch door. Hey, go try to find you a Romanian arch door hollow core in 2025. Who the hell's using those? Now they just use this simple arch that doesn't have the accents. These little suckers right here. These little, yeah. So the only doors that I can find are solid core, which is obviously a more heavy duty door, Romanian style. Them son of a bitches are $500 a piece. Now this is $1 million home after all, and you should not be sweating having to spend $500 on a door. I talked with the real estate man about this situation yesterday. I said, hey, look, every door leading into a bedroom upstairs needs to be replaced, okay? Even here, we're missing a door. I said, I can use these $100 doors that they're close, they're not exact. He said, no, let's use the right doors. And he can't find them neither. So if y'all got any of these doors, Noah says my 2019 house has doors just like that. Hey, can I borrow 3 doors? I need a 30 by 80, 2 of those, and 124 by 80. More cut up stuff going on. Like I said, we've only been on this job for a day and a half, folks, but there are some stories to share in relation to this. What took place over here yesterday, what I walked into, wait for the video on that. Joe be snapping like that fat white rapper dude that looks like Peter Griffin. Hey, we've got this table for sale right here too. I also told the realty man we would trash this place out for free. Folks, this table weighs roughly over 100 pounds, easily. So if anybody wants the table, come and get it. Because I don't feel like throwing my back out. My back is hurting already, just getting in here. All right, so more primed stuff right here. So let me share with you, here's some more of Joe's magnificent swirl texture. Look at that. Look at how good that shit looks. Yeah, Joe be swirling. Yeah, I do. I got some more swirl I got to do up here. So don't mind this. I had to cut out a piece of the ceiling right here so that I could get the ceiling match on the paint. I'm hoping that the ceiling match is exact. That way we really can spot paint the ceilings. Because we ain't got the budget to be painting all of these ceilings. I went and bought paint yesterday for this job, and I went with the cheapest. I shit you not. I was talking all that good stuff about, oh yeah, I'm gonna use super paint in here. Man, forget that. I said, man, I bid this job, or I got this job for less than half of what I wanted this job for. So even going with the cheaper paint, the cheapest, Maxie, shout out to you for that right there. Appreciate you. Thank you for that. Even going with the cheapest paint that I could, I still spent $1,000 on paint yesterday. And I don't think I got enough. I got 20 gallons of wall paint, 10 gallons of ceiling paint, and 7 gallons of trim paint for a 4,000 square foot house. Yeah, we probably gonna need us some more paint. I can tell you one thing, most all of this ain't getting touched. Most all of this. And that's a good chunk of this thing. Maxie, yeah, appreciate that, man. That's quite welcomed. Thank you very much. And it's not like we want to come in here and do a half-ass job. I want to do the nuts in here. I really do. But the budget is what the budget is. This is $1 million home in $1 million neighborhood. And the shit that happened to me yesterday, just put it all in perspective for me. I'm going to share a story with you that I hope goes viral. I need to chop up this story. I've filmed about this twice, and it happened at 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Check this out. We got a call back on the first exterior job that we did for the real estate man. He had a punch list. Okay, no big deal. And it wasn't a big deal. A couple of doors were painted, sealed, shut. Hey, we didn't have access to the house. so no big deal. I didn't mind going back. Plus, it was close to the next job that we were going to do. I wanted to show the guys that. So we spent half a day here, and then we went over there and finished out the day doing a half a day callback. Joe, you already know. But that's in the apartment game that you say callbacks. In the big world, the big leagues, you call it punch list, punch out work. And everybody gets it, Don't think for a second. Look, man, when a customer spends money with you, man, there's going to be some blue tape they're going to be putting on the walls. It's just what it is. You're going to have it. So don't take it like, it's some half-ass shit. The stuff that we had to deal with yesterday was super minor. But we're over there and we're doing this, and then we're going even up and beyond because I'm seeing things. Hey, we're back. Let's address some things. Hey, Wolf, what's going on? Good morning to you. Happy Veterans Day. So anyways, I had one person stop. Hey, they were interested in some work. Cool deal. Maybe we'll go look at that. But then the neighbor came over. The neighbor's like, 65. I'm giving him too much credit. The neighbor's like 75 years old, older gentleman. I've seen people working on his house while we've been over there doing the work that we were doing. And he's got $1 million home too. He drives a freaking $100,000 car. Beautiful home. So he comes over and he's like, hey, I need some painting work done at my house. And I'm like, jackpot, here we go. What you need, sir? We're here to help. How can we assist? I was feeling good about this. So he's like, yeah, I'd really like you to do it right now. It's just a couple of pieces of some wood. I said, man, shit, this is going to be great. This is going to be a cool little 150 right here. Hey, look, I don't care how small the job is. We trying to have a minimum. And if I'm on the Redskin Chris with the donut, I went off the top tier with that joint right there, man. Lunch on me, no microwave nuggets, man. I brought me some leftover mom's spaghetti. Redskin Chris, you the man. Appreciate you, brother. Yo, check this out. So the man was like, I got 3 pieces of wood I need y'all to paint. I go look, it's his back gate on his house. He's like, yeah, my handyman did a really good job on this, but he didn't paint it. And now the HOA is threatening to fine me $75. Could you imagine the HOA trying to take your $1 million home over a $75 HOA fine? I don't know if they can do that, but I know the HOA can attempt to take your home for not cutting your grass. They did it to a black lady down in Florida. So the dude's like, he shows me this. It's literally 3 pieces of wood on a back gate. I'm like, yeah, sure. We could take care of this for you right now. I said, that's crazy that the HOA is trying to fine you. I said, oh my God, this is going to be so good because I've got show and tell as well, too. You guys are in for a real treat. Redskin Chris, appreciate you. Maxie Wild, appreciate you. Listen, man. I said, look, we can take care of this for you right now. I said, we probably got some white paint on the van. I said, and this was a lesson that I learned yesterday too, because I said, look, I don't even really know what to charge you for this. $1 million home. I just watched the man pull up in $100,000+ freaking electric Audi. I said, I don't even really know what to charge you for this. In my mind, I'm like, shit, we about to get about $25, $35, $150. Tell me why the man said, well, I'll give you $5 right now. I about pissed myself. I said, what the fuck? Is it prohibition? I said, the man said, I'll give you $5 right now if you could take care of this for me. Like you're doing me a favor. Real quick, all of this took place within 2 seconds, okay? But in my mind, time froze. Hey, Maxie, shout out to you. Appreciate you coming through here, man. In my mind, time froze because I was like, $5? Is this son of a bitch, like, messing with me? You couldn't buy a gallon. You can't buy 2 gallons of gas for that. You couldn't buy a gallon of paint for that. You couldn't buy a pint of paint, a quart of paint for that. You couldn't buy lunch for $5. But he said, I'll give you $5 if you could do it for me right now. What the fuck? $5? I said, nah, buddy, nah, ain't no. He said, well, tell you what, I'll give you $10. That's all I've got right now. I said, man, give me the goddamn $10. Look at this shit, man. The man gave me $10. $10. $10. Take that shit. Take that shit, man. Yo, I was so mad. I was so mad. He said, I'll give you $10. That's all I've got. Bitch, you just pulled up an $140,000 electric George Jetson Audi. Coming over there talking about, I'll give you $10 right now to do this. So I was fuming. It was 5 o'clock. It was freezing outside. We were almost done. I told Gene, I said, Gene, listen to me. I hit the frickin' Rick Grimes on him. I'm seething. How many walkers have you killed? Why? I said, Gene, I said, you go get that 5-gallon bucket in the back of the van where I saw that you put that paint that you must have spilled somewhere into that bucket with all of that trash and the frickin' empty one guy. I don't even know where you spilt this gallon of paint at. I probably don't even want to know. I said, Gene, you go get that frickin' trash ass paint. And I go get a frickin' a twig off the side of the street and you go paint this man's frickin' 3 pickets for him real quick. And he did. And he did the worst job I've ever seen in my life. And you know what? $10. That's what you get. It was the principle. You know what I mean? You didn't have to give me shit. To be honest, I probably should have just walked away like, look, man, you're insulting my intelligence here. Anyways, crazy. You know, Buddy might have been like stuck in time. And see, you can't even think that. Oh, Joe, he's old, he's senile, he's frickin' dealing with dementia. He's not. Driving a $140,000 car. I watched him come home because he kept like watching us for a couple of minutes before he came over. You live in $1 million home. You are used to stepping on the throat of people like me to get to where you're at, you know? So you get exactly what you get. You know, it's just freaking crazy how that goes. I don't know. I don't know. Kind of just grinded my gears a little bit. But I'm excited about what we got going on. We've been doing good work. I'm going to be spraying today. Today's spray day for Joe. I got a new respirator, so that's good. And Marie says the rich are getting richer. They damn sure are. Meanwhile, we're getting freaking smoked on shit like this. So again, with the price that I've bid this at, mind you, we're only a day and a half into this job, and I've already spent $2,000 plus. I just spent $100 this morning, and I haven't even gotten through the labor cost yet. The way that I've got this thing mapped out, hopefully it adds up the way that Joe's math never does. Hopefully it works out and I see a decent profit on this, but I will say this. You get what you pay for. We're going to come in here and we're going to rock this shit. But it's interesting because I put together a short over on the Joe Does Stuff Facebook page. And it was a rage bait title. It says how to paint $1 million home with a piece of cardboard. So anyways, people were bashing me in this. Oh my God, what are you doing? You know, the point of the matter is this. Painting is one, skill. Here come my guys right here. I'm watching them pull up. That's crazy. Look at this. Look at this big, beautiful window. Look at this. There's Joe's truck right there. And there goes the hoopty van. Yeah, man. They here. Look, painting is all about skill and it's all about optics as well, too. You know, a lot of what people do is just for the appearance. All of this masking off windows and shit. You do it, for one, so that you look like you really got your shit together. But two, the people who are doing that are getting the big money for these type of jobs. They've got the budget to spend time prepping. Now, mind you, in this particular situation, we absolutely had to protect this hardwood down here. That's real hardwood floors down there. So with that, we had to prep that, but nothing else is getting prepped in here. Joe's gonna paint this whole son of a bitch with a piece of cardboard today. Joe's gonna paint this whole son of a bitch with a piece of cardboard today. I swear to God, watch this. Hey. Hey! Yes, sir. Hey! Where the hell you at?
Right here.
Hey! Why you late?
I'm not late.
I'm fine. I'm just shows an ass. Hey fellas, awesome job on that damn that prep work in here. We got this thing looking like a freaking Olympic swimming pool. Ready to get busy with it. Hey, look, I got to wrap this thing up. Appreciate y'all joining me over here on OnlyFans. The next time, I promise I'll take my pants off.
Hey, there you go.
I'm doing stand-up now.
Hey, you dropped something. That was in the middle of the floor down here.
Where do you think that came from, Gene?
You?
Where'd I get that from?
Oh, from the,
Hey, yo, split that with Jason.
All right.
That's for the two of y'all. I was going to give it away to the homeless. I swear to God I was. You got a millionaire driving a freaking George Jetson electric Audi. Hey, Gene.
Yeah.
What'd the man pay us for doing that fence yesterday?
$10.
$10.
That was crazy.
$5 go to you, $5 go to Jason. Lunch is on him, man. See, that's how you do it, man. What's up?
You want your sprayer out?
Yeah, I want to get the sprayer. I want to get on some mud repairs, the sander.
So get the sander, the mud knives, the works.
Yep, let's get some batteries on the charge and let's get ready to rock and roll.
Sounds good, buddy.
While the rich get richer, the peons like myself and so many others, we take care of ours. I swear for you, we do. And yeah, man. Yeah, we hitting the dollar menu relock. You better bet that we are. Look at Gene, man. He's a good dude. He thought that I dropped that money. Little did he know I was just making it rain this morning on an empty house. All right, I got to get ready to wrap this thing up. Appreciate y'all tuning in this morning. I wasn't trying to be crashing out. I saw somebody said that I was. It's just how I get animated telling the stories. Hopefully it goes well in here today. I'm going to be filming a lot of this, and I've been doing these live streams over here because I haven't had time to edit a freaking video. My schedule is getting changed at the house, which is, totally fine. But I'm working, and I hope that if you guys are working out there today, you guys have a great one. If you're not working today and you're off today, enjoy today. To all the veterans out there, a very special shout out to you guys. Today is for y'all and for the fallen. I imagine it's for the fallen only. So, yeah, man. RIP to all those who ain't with us no more. You guys have a great day. Thank y'all for tuning in. I look forward to sharing more with you as soon as I can. Peace.